everyone, we are from Team Kaching. Today, we would like to share a little bit about our product, Pite. How much do we need to know about a person before we feel comfortable making them a loan? Suppose Mr. Lokman wanted to loan 1,000 ringgit to Mr. Amar. For sure, Mr. Lokman wanted to know more about Mr. Amar, right? In order to have the trust. We would give credit to someone we know that we live next to. But most of us are not probably going to lend our money to strangers, right? Unless we know a little bit something about them. Bank, credit card companies, and other financial institutions don't know us on a personal level, but they do have their own way of trusting us, and that is through credit score. Our credit score have been created through payslip, financial statement, cash in, cash out, and credit history. And because of them, we have pretty much easy access to all of the good services that we need, from getting electricity to buying a home or taking a risk and starting a business. But based on the Global Findex report of Bank Negara 2018, there are about 6.4 Malaysians that do not have financial identities. Most of them belong to B40 community, whereby their household is lesser than 3,000 ringgit, and 2.5 billion in the world. They do not have a credit score because there are no formal record about them. No IC, no bank accounts, no credit history, and no social security numbers. Due to this reason, they do not have access to the bank credit or financial product that can improve their life. They are not trusted. COVID-19 is making their life even worse. People are not able to move in such a way we used to. They were also bruising financially, with the shop having closed for nearly since 18 March, since the state issued stay-at-home restriction to stem the spread of COVID-19. So, we wanted to find a way to build trust and to open out a financial access to these 6.4 million Malaysians and help them to survive in this pandemic. So, we created a mobile application, Pite, that built credit score for them using mobile activities and mobile data. Based on the Statistic Global Findex report, Bank Negara 2018 again, there are currently 24.2 million smartphone population in Malaysia, and people are using them the same way we do. They're texting their friend, they're looking up direction, they're browsing the internet, and they're even making financial transaction. Over time, this data is getting captured on our phone, and it provides a really rich picture of a person's life. In order to create the trust, we will first need to analyze the stability in key relationship, whether they always have contact with the families, parents, and friends. Next is location consistency. For example, nasi lemak auntie will go prepare the nasi lemak at her house and then sell the nasi lemak at the stall. After that, she will go back to her house and the same thing will be likely to happen next day. This shows that nasi lemak auntie is having a real life routine and is not fake. Next is network diversity. Based on the psychological research, people that have more than 58 contacts is more trustworthy because they communicate with a lot of people. Then, we will take the risk to give them their first loan. So throughout the loan, we will be able to see on their pattern of paying the loan. That's how we build the trust.
According to the Global Findex report, Bank Negara 2018, there are a total 7 million unbanked population in Malaysia. And our current target is Sabah and Sarawak, and that alone has a significant amount of 2.53 million people who does not have access to bank services. And out of the 2.5 million, we have an estimated about 142,000 small businesses who are still unbanked. With the current COVID-19 outbreak situation on the rise, small business owners are severely affected and struggling to make ends meet. And they couldn't get any loans or get any financial help from banks to support themselves. Now let's take a look at an example of our customer persona here, Kochi Anak Saga from Sarawak, a 45-year-old married woman who has to support 4 children. She has no bank account and no credit scores, and her only way of supporting her children is with selling nasi lemak, which she could generate about 2,000 ringgit per month, which is just about enough to support her family. Her goal is to earn money, and one of the biggest challenges with the arrival of COVID is people are less likely to go out and buy something from her stall. and she needs the money to support herself. By the time COVID is over, she must have burned through all her saving to keep her business afloat, and there's probably no money left for her to run the business. And this is where PT could help her with her financial situation by offering loans for her business. We have identified a few other competitors who are similar in nature to our services. What PT stands out from the rest is three things: no collaterals, no documents, and low interest rates. Our customers do not need to put anything up as collateral for loans, and also personal documents are not needed to get a loan approval. Furthermore, our financing rates is one of the lowest compared to our competitors.
Since we are a microfinance business, it is most important for us to acquire legal permission and licensing. How do we get it? First of all, we have this Financial Technology Regulatory Sandbox Framework, which is a framework for app development. Now, this allows the innovation of fintech to be deployed and tested in a live environment with specified parameters and timeframes. Secondly, for the sole purpose of money lending activities, we obtain permission from the Ministry Housing and Local Government Moneylender Act 1951, whereas for customer data protection, we get endorsement from Malaysia's Personal Data Protection Act. Why do we need all these? This is in order for us to gain transparency in financial transactions, as well as stability in key relationships, trust. In order to address our customers' pain points, we came up with a detailed go-to-market strategy as a solution. First of all, seek funding from investors and legal procedure. Then we develop the app, in which we get to sell our highly unique advantages in comparison to other microfinance apps. PT has special features that are designed to be palatable for the unbanked population. So how do we make sure we reach our target customers? We target those areas that are most affected by the coronavirus pandemic as well as this economic downturn, because these are the people who seek to recover financially and seek for microfinance as a form of help. So further on, we seek to expand our business through further collaborations and partnerships, as well as a tough support structure system through ratings, reviews, and feedback systems. So in the end, why would our go-to-market strategy work? Because we know who we want to help and we are clear of how we want to help them.
For our business model, we are taking up a B2B and B2C approach. So our target customers for B2B include e-commerce and startups that are specializing in helping small businesses. These include Picture Project. As for the B2C, we offer credit services. So our credit services costs are low. We charge 2% for 21 days and 5% for 31 days. As for the businesses, we give them services such as advertisements as well as data selling. For advertisements, we charge 500 ringgit or about 117 USD per organization. This is on a subscription plan. And data selling, we sell them data, which is around 500 ringgit or 117 USD per organization. It's also based on a subscription plan. So the data selling is not selling personal data. It is accumulating informative data such as spending habits and what products are mostly sold at what areas. So to simplify the process of the sales, we provide different plans: Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C. Presenting our team: Ayush Ahira as the CEO, Daniel Harris as the CMO, myself as the CTO, and Ainul Afifi Zahira as the CFO. Our business has quite a proven track record. We have lots of awards and recognitions already won internationally. These are some of the examples of the awards and recognitions we've won throughout the months and years. So PT is looking for 300,000 ringgit or around 70,000 USD in funds. These will go towards product development, legal procedures, and money lending capital. So with something simple as credit scores, we're giving people the power to build their own futures. Our customers can use their loans for family expenses, emergencies, travel, and for investing back into growing their businesses. They are now building better economies and communities where more people can succeed. Invest in PT. Thank you.